Hello again, Rutherford Library patrons. This is Sarah Casaro, your tech librarian, here today to talk about RBDigital. RBDigital is a service that is provided to us through the Bergen County Cooperative Library System, or Buckles, and it's how you can download magazines to your smartphone, smart device, or get them on your computer. It's a great way to digitally read magazines. You can download the app, which we will go over next, but you can also go right to your web browser if you have a computer and find RBDigital that way. You'll start by going to our website, rutherfordlibrary.org, and then when you get there, you're going to look for Adult Services in the top menu there, and you're going to click on that. And then you'll look for Newspapers and Magazines, and you'll click on that, and it will take you to that page. The fourth one down is RBDigital. You can see the red logo. It used to be called Zinio, so if you have been a user before, it did change. Once you see that, you can click on it. And then if you don't have an account yet, you'll have to. So you'll want to go to the top right corner of the screen here and click on Create New Account. When you log on through the computer or you create an account through the computer, you'll add your library card first. We're going to go over the rest of the login credentials next. If you have a tablet or you'd prefer to use your phone, you'll want to download the app. So I'm using an iPad, so I'm going to go to the App Store. If you're using an Android device, you're going to want to go to the Google Play Store. So I'm going to tap on the App Store now. Like I've shown in my other videos, we know what we're searching for, so we're going to want to look for that search magnifying glass at the bottom right corner of the screen. Show you right there, and then you'll tap on that. And then in the search bar, you're going to type RBDigital. Once that's typed in, you'll look for the blue search button, usually where the enter key is, and tap that. And then RBDigital should come right up. You'll look for that logo. It's the lowercase RB, and you can download it. And then, of course, once it's downloaded, you'll tap Open and get started. And hello, you can see me. Okay, the app will prompt you to log in. So if you do already have a login, you just have to tap that and remember your information. If you're new, which we are today, you will hit Register Now. Tap Register Now. When you set up an account through the app, you first have to choose your country. So we're going to hit tap and scroll here. USA is right on top, so we'll tap that. And then we have to choose the state, which is in alphabetical order. So we'll tap and scroll again. Find that New Jersey. The next step is important. You have to choose the library. However, you are not going to be searching for Rutherford Public Library. You're going to be searching for Bergen County Cooperative Library System. So we'll tap and search, and you're going to type in Bergen. You can see when you do that, Bergen County Cooperative Library System, Buckles comes up first. So you'll tap on that. That's really important. If you search for Rutherford Public Library, it will come up and then not let you start an account. So once you've chosen that, you're going to tap Create Account. RBDigital wants a few pieces of information from you, starting with your library card, and then it wants you to create a username and password. As always, do write down that password because it's good to remember. And then it wants your first name, last name, your email, and your postal code, your zip code. Once that information is all typed in, you'll look for this box where it says, I accept the terms of service and privacy policy. You'll tap on that square and make sure it's checked, and then you'll hit register. Okay, and then you're in. You can see that there's already some magazines listed for you. If you tap this View All button here, you'll see a whole list of them. So this setup is great if you're just browsing, if you just want to see what's available. But if you're more organized than that and you'd like to see an alphabetical list, you'll want to tap on the word Sort By, which is at the top left corner of the screen. And you can see you can search by title, either A to Z or Z to A. So if we type A to Z, tap A to Z. You can see it starts with some number magazines and then goes A to Z. So then you can look at the list and it's a little more organized that way. if you'd prefer to search by genre or you want to do some kind of advanced search, you'll tap on Filter on the top right corner of the screen, and that brings up a little menu. You can search by genre or language. You can also search for the title of the magazine that you like. First, we'll go through genre. If you're a crafts person, maybe you want to look at the craft magazines that RBDigital has available. So we'll tap on that, and then we'll tap search. And you can see there's quite a few. There's some beading, there's some knitting, there's some quilting. You can check out any of those magazines if that is interesting to you. If you do want to search for a specific magazine, say you want to look for Good Housekeeping, you'll use the search bar at the top and tap in this and type in Good Housekeeping. And then of course, once it's typed in, you'll tap that magnifying glass, and if they have it, it should come up, and it did. Good Housekeeping is kind of fitting for right now since we're all in our houses. So if you did want to look at the latest issue, you can tap checkout. And again, hello, you can see me. Once it's been checked out, it will tell you. It also gives you the option of getting an email the next time an issue is available. So if it's a magazine you really like, go ahead and tap that box and fill it, and it will send you an email. I'm going to click OK, tap OK. And then once it's there, you can tap read or you can tap download. So if you're about to get on a plane or you're going to be traveling somewhere where there isn't Wi-Fi, you can download it. Otherwise, for now, I'm going to tap read. And then here it is on your device. You can swipe left or right to move the pages. So if you just want to flip through a magazine the way you would at the doctor's office, you can still do that. If you're someone who likes to look at the table of contents, there is a way to do that. If you tap on the screen, a menu at the bottom will pop up. It'll show you these thumbnails so you can kind of scroll that way a little bit faster. But you can also tap contents here. It gives you pages first, which is, again, is like thumbnails of each page. But it also gives you the option of tapping on articles here. And that gives you kind of more of a list that you can look through. So if you were interested in hot summer reads that you could get maybe from Libby or Hoopla, you can tap on that, and that will give you the text of the article. It's set up a little bit easier to read maybe, but if you wanted to see it the way it looks in the magazine, you can tap on this menu again, or tap on the screen and it brings up a menu, and then you can tap on PDF and it will show you what it looks like in the actual magazine. Like Libby and Hoopla, there is a way to kind of change the text so it is easier to see for you. So if you tap on Format at that bottom menu, it brings up, you can make the words bigger. You do have to use the text mode if you're going to make the words bigger, but that's fine. You can make the screen brighter or darker depending on what works for you. You can even change the color, and you can do text to speech so it will actually read to you. So those are all the options you have if you want to adjust the screen so it works better for you. If you want to check on your account, if you want to see what you have checked out, you're going to do all of that from this top left menu. They call it a hamburger menu, those 3 lines. So you'll want to tap on that. It brings up this menu to the side. I should also note there are some ebooks and audiobooks available through RBDigital. Not many, because we have Libby and Hoopla for that. So this is mostly books that are in the public domain, but they're still available to you. It might be something that you want to look at. If you want to take a look at what you have checked out, you'll hit back on this side menu and look at checked out and tap on that. So if you tap that X at the top right corner of the little magazine thumbnail, that will go to return it. And you can tap OK or cancel if you did it by accident. And if you tap on the thumbnail, it'll show you some other options. So you can view all the issues of this magazine. You can return it that way by tapping that nice big return button, and you can tap read that way too. So that's just another way to get back into the magazines if you're not done reading them and you want to go back to them, or if you are done and you want to return it. And then if you want to see what else is going with your account, you'll go back to that side menu and tap on My Account. That brings up another menu. So you can actually add magazines to your wish list or your holds list if they are out to somebody else. So that way you'll be in line to get them. There's some other things you can look for there, but that's basically the gist of RBDigital. It's a good way to read magazines, especially if you can't get to us right now, or you can't get to the store and you're not going to the store as much as you'd like. Just another way to read your magazines. We hope you'll use this. I think it's a great resource. If you have any questions, of course, you'll email reference@rutherford.bccls.org, and I will add that to the description of the video. Otherwise, we hope you are having a safe time right now and staying well, and we can't wait to see you in person again. Thanks so much. Have a good day.